Alright, man, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna keep working on the Falcon and gonna get the front crossmember tacked in finally. We've been talking about that for like the last 3 videos, which is just slack, but it takes time. So we're gonna get that done finally, and then we're gonna get the Mustang II A-arms on, and a front spindle and a rotor and a wheel, and then we're gonna put one of the fiberglass fenders on and see how everything looks. So exciting times. This is the fun part of the car, so hopefully I can get through all this stuff I'm not good at and get to stuff that I'm okay at. I don't know if I'm good at anything, but at least we'll get through this suspension stuff and then just get to where we can get the motor and transmission back in it and all that happy stuff. So thanks for watching, and we'll keep at it. Alright, so first thing I want to do is get so this is the old suspension from the car, which this must have been the driver's side because it doesn't look all bent up. So, but we'll get the front rotor off. Already took the caliper off, and then we'll take off the rotor and then get it on the Mustang II spindle. And I still got to buy the bracket. Apparently there is a bracket out there for the Mustang II spindles to use the Granada brakes, so I'm hoping that's the case. I think I read that somewhere. So hopefully I can find where I read it. And then we'll get through the pile and get the other rotor out of there and get it done too, and hopefully, and then we'll throw one of these fenders on there. So we finally got the Mustang crossmember tacked in place. We're not going to show too much because the welds are like horrendous, but it's tacked in good. And then I've got a buddy coming that's going to do the final weld for me, so hopefully he doesn't have to grind away too much of my mess. But we got it on, and you can see this is the rod and custom stuff that's set up for coilovers, which is really cool. So I'll be able to adjust the ride height. So we're gonna get the A-arms mounted up, get the throttle cable out of the way, and then hopefully get a fender test fitted. Pretty exciting. Can't wait to see what the fenders look like. Sweet. So got the A-arms on, got the upper one just barely tightened. Got the lower one on, which I got to figure out. If you look right here, I got to do some more reading because I'm sure that's not good. So I got to figure out which way to put the shims and all that happy stuff, and if you're supposed to use shims or if my cheap eBay A-arm is just funky. And then so we're fixing to get the spindle put in here, and then we'll have to get a floor jack before we put the rotor on, just to hold everything up, and then we'll slap a wheel and a fender. Starting to get exciting, so can't wait. Cool. So it's actually starting to look like we got some suspension. We got the upper and lower just hand tight. Got the spindle. So let's go grab a rotor, and then I'll roll the wheel out, and then hopefully, I don't know. I don't know. Pretty cool. Pretty nervous. See if all this stuff fits right. And so far, so happy. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I just got a tie wrap right now. A toe strap, not a tie wrap. Toe strap. Just keeping the wheel straight so we can test fit the fender. But got the A-arms, all that heavy stuff on. Got the spindle on the rotor. And got the wheel. It's nice to see her with the wheel on it. So let me go dig out a fender, and we'll see how the fender fits and see if it still looks centered in the fender. So we did the driver's side because it's got most of the apron left, where the passenger side, you can see it's all gone. So I still got this and this on this side, but as soon as we get all this test fitted, all this will get cut off, and we'll go cut that front right in front of the Mustang II, and cut this right in front of the Mustang II, and do some tubular front end. And I've got I actually went ahead and ordered a 12-point roll bar from S&W Race Cars. So I've got an 8-point in it right now, but it's 1 3/4. And since I'm going to a 10-point or a 12-point, you can do 1 5/8. So I went ahead and ordered a new one. Plus I had already cut the tubes out of here and cut the other side, so it's time for this one to go. And so hopefully I can get the windshield out without breaking it, because it's a through the dash thing. But anyway, let's go grab a fender and see if this thing fits. Sweet. So check this out. So got the fender on the car, which, you know, there's no attachments yet, so I can't really get all the gaps right and stuff. But if you get the gaps close, then this looks really good. And the front of the fender needs to come out a little bit too, because it's a little wonky, but I think it looks real good. So those are my old rims that I had on, and I'm glad they still fit, because I really didn't want to buy new rims. So more to come. Thanks for watching.